Get you in there.
Hi, everybody.
Apparently, we are live.
We got Jesse, we got Kaiser, we got Johnny Future.
Oh, Johnny's in
and
there.
We got Steven and Fanboy.
Yeah.
Everybody's here. Can you hear us?
Johnny loves our thumbnail photo.
Yeah. Godzilla versus Ronald McDonald. No, he's going to McDonald's to get a meal.
Ronald McDonald's not in that set.
He's just going to McDonald's to
Punisher XS, hello.
Hey, Punisher.
Yeah, that is the Play School Familiar Places McDonald's play set, and of course the Mattel Shogun Godzilla version 3.
Yeah, you got a bunch of those Shoguns.
Yeah, I do have a few of the Shogun. I like that line.
Yeah.
Some people don't get it. They're like, he's not joined very well. But I think they're pretty. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah, they're fun. How much more you got to get in that line?
A lot.
The Shogun. Oh, it's a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, and many of even the jumbos, the ones that are roughly 22 to 25 inches tall, and there's Fandom. Hello,
hey,
Fandom. How you doing? Some of them have like 3 American versions, like the Mazinga. 3 American versions, a Canadian version, the Popey that they're copied from, and then the original Popey from before that. So that's like a half a dozen right there, just on the jumbos.
So we hope everybody had a good week last week. Very eventful.
Yeah, 4th of July.
Right? Yeah, 4th of July was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. The last time we had a live stream.
There's Laney Lane.
Jughead is in the house. Ronald's gonna need some heat to fight Godzilla. Yeah,
he just tests to tell him what's in the secret sauce. Godzilla will leave. Oh, Johnny says he saw the video this morning. Got to say again that King Kong looks awful. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's jointed at all. It's like $215. Custom comic shop. Hola.
Hey, custom. What do you do? Because it said custom comic shop. Do you make custom action figures?
Do you customize something?
Or customize comic book covers? I thought the Kong was good at first. Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's
Hi, William
Randall.
Randall. That name sounds familiar. Like I knew a person named William Randall.
Maybe
at one point in a former life, I knew somebody named William Randall.
Former life. I deny it. But anyways. Hey, did anybody hear anything about Silverhawks?
Yeah, they're making a remake.
There's a rumor. It says artist for hire. Oh, okay. Stephen Goldman.
That's cool. Artist for hire. So you just give you some ideas and then you draw it out or something like that?
Or people commission them, I guess, like you see at the conventions. So
you can make me and David into superheroes?
Oh, yeah, that'd be neat.
Draw us our face but on superhero bodies.
We would put it on. Steve Goldman says, what's the most you have paid for a toy at a show, and what toy was it? Oh man, I don't remember.
Oh yeah, he said he do. A toy at a show. I bought the most expensive one I think I bought was the Batmobile.
The Batmobile or the Bat wing?
Oh yeah, because the Batwing.
Batwing was
because I got the Batmobile.
She got a great deal on it, but it was expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for me, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Probably some of my comic book purchases.
Really?
Individual
you
books.
Spent more on comic books than on toys?
Yeah.
Actual toys?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because some of the comic books can be staggeringly expensive.
Johnny want to know if there's any good magazine.
I'm not sure.
Do people even subscribe to magazines anymore? Because that was a big thing. People would subscribe to magazines and they get mailed to your house on a monthly basis.
That's going away. That's been going away for like a decade. Magazines are fading.
Yeah, you only see magazines nowadays at the supermarket, at the checkout center. At the checkout center.
Yeah. Origami Help Desk wants to know if we have a Trump flag. No, we don't have a Trump flag.
Actually. No, we don't. We just got the ones you see there in the back, the Cobra Commander, and then
American. You can't see Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander.
He's over there in the corner.
He's there hiding in the corner.
Yeah.
That's Cobra Commander.
Asking for a custom banner for the channel.
Yeah, somebody was saying that.
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask custom shop. Okay, now you said you make you're artist for hire. Do you do caricatures or do you
caricatures or do they look like the actual character? Because I mean, we could do like her as Baroness and me as Duke or something like that. Would be fun.
Duke has blonde hair.
Okay, Flint. Blonde. Baroness and Flint, because they almost hooked up until Destro made it clear on that on the ship. And Flint was like, "Hey, she's too much trouble. You can have her." I don't know if you remember that episode, guys.
Master Hoarders here. Super 7 will be showing. Oh yeah,
on July 15th.
Yeah, we saw that they were going to have a preview of that they have a preview of it, and they were going to be coming out. And we actually talked about, was he going to try and get that, because there's so many companies now
making them.
Yeah, and then they're all over the place. Like you got the Walmart one, you got the one that goes to Target, the Cobra Island goes to Target. I mean, everybody's doing it, but
Mezco's making them.
Yeah,
3-0's making them.
Mm-hmm. But the one thing about Super 7, you're gonna almost know the price point is going to be $55 because it's going to be the ultimate.
Yeah,
and you'll be able to get it because you can buy it on the Super 7 website and most likely Big Bad Toy Store. Mm-hmm. So that's good. And I have a bunch of their figures, and I think they do a really good job as far as that
She's goes. A fan of Super 7.
I am because I like the convenience of them, meaning you can easily get their stuff. You pre-order, you're gonna wait a while because the Turtles and the Thundercats haven't been released yet, and it's been almost more than a year.
Yeah.
But you do get it, so you got that to deal with, But I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. Of course, who they're going to do. They're going to do the same ones because they usually do waves of 4. So in that regard, that, okay, in the first wave, most likely to be 4 to 6 characters.
And I'm willing to bet Roblox's going to be in the first wave because he always is.
And then they spread it out. Now, when they were doing the Masters of the Universe, they did come out with a wave per month. Every month they had a wave.
Yeah, that's hard to keep up with.
And it got overwhelming. And they even said it, hey, we realized it's too much once a month, so they backed off. And they started releasing it like every 2 to 3 months. Mm-hmm. So you got that.
And William Randall says, I miss Tomart's action. I remember Tomart's Action Figure Digest. Fandom says he loves how we have Hulk Hogan on one side and Cobra Commander on the other. We're going to run them for the next presidential election, president and vice president.
Yeah.
NWO, that's the NWO Hulk Hogan, by the way. You jumped ahead there.
You got way ahead. You got to back up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Kaiser says, let David have his fantasy. Okay. There you go. Steve Goldman, Dave, this year, have there been any Funkos that caught your eye? If so, which ones? The only thing that's even really come close is probably the They Live, but I'm still not going to get them.
I got it.
And there's Master Hoarder. He says, you two are awesome.
Hey, thanks.
Yes, we know.
I'm all about the Toon version. Mm-hmm. What is he talking about? Did I miss something? I think we were talking about then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He can elaborate.
Oh, Kaiser says he's out of room for displaying his Funkos.
Yeah, it gets overwhelming because
it does suck up a lot of space.
Hey Johnny Future. Wow, thank you so much. Bear Brick for my holy Bear Bricks. Well, it's not our speed, but some people really do like those.
Yeah, I want to see somebody's collection of it. To see
Bear Bricks. To see what that looks like displayed.
Yeah.
You could stair step them. They come in 3 sizes. Where was I? Yeah, Master Hoarder loves the Super 7s. They're easy to get. Kaiser, if I collected Masters and Turtles, I'd have a heart attack. Yeah, there's too much.
Yeah, it is too much. And then with the Masters and the Ninja Turtles, if you're just getting into it for the first time ever, like right now, you have so many lines to choose from. You have to figure out which ones do I want to jump into. Am I going to jump into what? They got the Playmates out there. They got the Super 7 ones. They got the NECAs.
Yeah.
As far as turtles. And then when you get the Masters of the Universe, you got this wide range.
It gets worse. There's so many companies making Masters. It's crazy.
So you got to figure out, of all of the manufacturers out there, you got to kind of pick one.
Yeah.
And say, okay, I'm going to get Mattel's or NECA or something, you know. Yeah.
And what is this? Oh, Brandon Kentucky Mud Gardner.
Oh, he's a gardener.
Yeah. What's the best YouTube? Oh, what's the best YouTube couple up to? Not much. Just reaching out. Yeah, reaching out to the community.
Yep, hanging out on the weekend. You got a garden? What kind of garden are you gardening? Fruits and vegetables or plants?
Mr. Doobsy, if you guys would be made into action figures, what would be your special action feature? I don't know.
We actually talked about dress. I know it sounds so lame and stupid. Dressing up as Michonne and Brick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and going to the show. I can get a dreadlock wig, and then he can put on his little sheriff outfit, and then we can go to the show dressed as Michonne and Rick.
Master Maniacs Mexico. Saludos to my favorite Saturday afternoon time killer.
Hey, Master Maniac.
Well, Link Cross. I wish I could get into Motu Classics, but they are crazy expensive. Yeah, it's gotten there.
Yeah, the Classics is getting up there. They've been out for a while, and now it's like, where do these people get these prices from? Because I have it, but I bought mine some years ago before it got crazy. So that helped me out a lot. And now I look at some of the prices and I'm like, wow, I'm just glad I got mine years ago.
Yeah.
Favorite Looney Tune?
I like the turtle.
Oh, from Bugs Bunny and the Turtle.
He's only in two. The turtle and, what was the other one? The gremlin. And in particular, those two and the buzzard's mother are the only three characters to ever get over on Bugs. They did. They ran Bugs into the ground, all three of them.
I like the sheepdog. He don't say nothing, but then at the end,
the sheepdog's cool.
Yeah, at the end they're punching out the clock, him and Wile E. Coyote, and they're like, "See you tomorrow." You remember that?
Oh yeah, and it was a time clock. That was their job.
That was their job.
That's right. So, where am I? Origami Help Desks. Why are superheroes so popular right now? Is it because adults all act like kids, or is it because the CGI is so good? I think the superheroes are so popular right now because people are more into fantasy than real life. Take a look at who was the big heroes when we were kids. They were real people. And they made actual toys of them. Evel Knievel, real person. Every little kids, they loved this guy. J.J. Arms, if anybody remembers him, the human fly, who was always getting arrested for scaling the sides of buildings in a costume with no equipment. These were real people, and little kids were like, wow, these are great. And now they don't care about real people. They care about these superheroes and stuff like that. They're living in these fantasy worlds instead of reality.
Well, I think also that because of the CGI, you can do more than what you were able to do in the 60s, 70s, 80s. So you got a more realistic feel, or you can make them do more to bring the character out, as for, like what they were supposed to do in the comic books. You can put that on the screen because you got the CGI now. So I think it's a combination of both. It's like, okay, now we can take Spider-Man and make him scale the side of a building and it looks real. You know what I mean?
That does help.
Because back in the 70s,
you needed a cable.
Yeah, you needed a cable. You always saw the cable and it didn't, it kind of looked funny. But now you can do all kinds of stuff. He's flipping upside down. He's doing all these weird things. So it looks better, and I think they're just taking advantage of that. But something we were talking about before.
Oh, and Jesse Say What says he popped in just to say hi, but he'll have to catch the stream later.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hi, letting us know you're out there. Oh, something we was talking about before with superheroes is so many of them that never get touched.
Yeah.
And it's like, why not pull out these characters, those little obscure characters that never get touched, and tell their story instead of rehashing the same story over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then you mess it up, and everybody that knows the story is upset because you did something weird with it.
Yeah, William Randall says he's a casual YouTube viewer. Does it cost money to make videos, and why do people send super chats? Okay, no, aside from the equipment that you would need, it doesn't cost anything. You don't have to pay to put a video up. And the reason that people do super chats, a lot of people that do the super chats do it looking for donations. We're just doing it trying to communicate with people and say hi and get to know the people that watch us. But there are a lot of people that's their bread and butter is the super chats.
And then also when you have so many subscribers, when you get to a certain number, the super chat is activated.
Yeah,
so
it's already, YouTube doesn't just let you do it.
Yeah, it's already there for everybody, but you have to have so many subscribers, and then they kind of activate it, and it's on. You know what I mean? Kaiser said he recently watched Black Widow, and it was awful.
Taskmaster was a disappointment. Really? Well, we didn't see it, so we don't know. But yeah, that's another it kind of feels like I said, we didn't see it, but it feels like another forced movie, kind of like what happened with Captain Marvel. But
we saw some of the commercials and some articles talking about it, and from the commercial and from the articles that we saw, it's one of those okay, that's unnecessary. Just be Black Widow, do Black Widow stuff, and leave all the extra out.
Yeah. And Black Widow was kind of a hard character to watch, anyways, because they CGI'd the crap out of it. It looked like a Tasmanian devil watching her fight. I heard a lot of people say that the CGI sequencing would make them feel ill trying to follow her movements.
Yeah, because they had to keep her back
instead of even
camera.
It didn't feel right at all. But anyway, let me see. Where am I? Yes, Johnny Future makes a good point. CGI is so good. Unfortunately, the writing goes to crap because of that, and that's true. A lot of times they say, "Oh, we'll just flash and bang you," and then the story just kind of suffers.
Yeah.
Distorted reality. Toys R Us is coming back? ? No idea. People, that rumor has been flying around since they went down. And if it does, it's probably going to be like the FAO Schwartz, where it has like a little section somewhere, and it's technically FAO Schwartz. So I don't know how seriously I would take that until I actually saw it. Bold Gambit. Hi, my favorite sexy toy collecting couple. Okay.
You're talking about David.
Oh, yeah.
Because of that salt and pepper beard.
So massive pecs. Captain Obvious was talking about me.
Yeah, sure. You have an amazing pec muscles, sure.
Steve Goldman, LPH, have you ever had to stop Dave from getting into a fight at a toy show?
No.
No, I'm not that bad.
No, he doesn't really do anything. He just walks around and look. The one thing he does that gets on my nerves is, okay, we'll get to a table or whatever, and you'll have your stuff you're selling, and he'll pull out his phone and get on eBay.
Oh, I have no problem letting them know.
I'm going to
verify
at
I
all.
will verify the price.
No kind of discretion, nothing. And I'm just like, can you at least kind of hide it or something that you're on eBay trying to check the prices or something?
I'm not going to fake it.
He all up in the people's face. They talking to him. And
hold on, let me see here real quick.
Yeah, he does that. That's the truth. He does that. And I get it bad. I walk away.
I get good deals that way because then they know I know. They know.
I walk away.
That I know. A Jughead says, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was unknown and Suicide Squad. Well, they weren't unknown, but they weren't like mainstream. So yeah, I get what you're saying there.
Yeah, so they pulled those characters out and it did well. But there's still a million more characters out there that they can pull out and put together and do some stuff. instead of giving us another Superman, another Batman, another Spider-Man. You know,
what would be a good one? What? From Marvel, Fool Killer. The Fool Killer.
Fool,
the Fool Killer. Fool. The Fool Killer. Basically, he's like the Punisher, but he kills people that are stupid. I'm serious. It's hilarious. Fandom agrees with Black Widow. I guess he was disappointed with it.
He wanted a action figure, but he changed his mind.
Yeah. Master Maniac Mexico. The more confusing so-called social life and society get, the more people look out for fantasy. And I also figure there is a lack of real life role examples that a kid nowadays can refer to. Yeah, that's true. Pretty much. That about sums it up.
Kaiser said it was hard to sit through. The dialogue was cringy. That's not surprising.
Yeah, not surprising for a modern film. Black Origami helped us. The Black Widow actress is white. Another minority role goes to a white person. Does it? Oh, because of the name?
Yeah.
I guess. If she was a different color when she started, I don't recall.
Let's see. Whoa.
Brandon, Kentucky Mud Gardener.
New Blade movie looks like garbage. No one will replace.
Oh, were they bringing that back?
Oh,
he did a good job on that series.
Yeah, I know they did a TV show.
I didn't see the TV show, but I saw the original trilogy, and I liked Wesley Snipes in the Blade trilogy.
David Judo throws the competition.
Yeah, and no, Jughead wants to know if I had to stop LPH from fighting. No, she doesn't. She doesn't get into trouble.
You want to know if you had to drag me away from buying any pops?
I won't stop her. I mean, if she wants it,
he roll his eyes.
I just try. I try to slow her down if I feel like something's wrong with the deal. If I like, what, it's not worth this much, or this. Did you notice this damage, or something like that? I'll nitpick everything, but that's really just to look out for her.
William Randall wants to say thank you for adding Playmobil to the roundup.
Yeah. Well, Playmobil gets overlooked, and Playmobil it's been around for a long time, and it's a decent toy line. Our Joseph Grundy, there's Joseph Grundy.
Yeah.
I verify prices too, David. I feel you, and don't even care. Yeah, you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't be ashamed to verify your prices. Not be
ashamed, but just be a little discreet. Yeah, don't be up in the people's face with your phone out.
Any dealer that wants to tell you the value, you don't need to work with. I'm serious, because they're snowballing you.
Yeah.
I could get, and I had that argument actually with a guy at a show, which almost got into a fight with him on the thing. He was like, "Well, I think the lowest I could possibly go is 300, and that's more than fair. I could sell it for 300 all day." And I'm like, "This is the third day of the show.
Yeah,
it's still here.
It's the last day of the show, it's winding down. The show's going to end in an hour. This is the third day
of the show, and I know it's you're pushing it at 3. It should, it really should have been like around 250-ish. She knows what I'm talking about. But
yeah,
but don't tell me what the value is. Oh, I'll just I could sell it for. Yeah, sure you could.
Hey, LJ. How you doing? And Hunter Mars.
LJ.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, Hunter Mars. He's on vacation. And Link Cross. Yes.
Ooh, LJ's on vacation?
No, Hunter Mars is on vacation.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, it says that right there. Yeah. I'm on vacation now. Link Cross says, yes, the Fool Killer. Nobody ever talks about him. Yeah, they forgot about Fool Killer, but he had a mini-series pulled up out of, I think his first appearance was in Spider-Man. Was it an issue of Spider-Man? But it was an interesting concept. Somebody had a nervous breakdown and got sick and tired of stupid people causing problems. And so he had a ray gun that would like literally disintegrate them.
I miss the old toy mobile sets.
Bold Gambit.
Wasn't that
Mobile? Toy-mobile.
Oh, okay, Toy-mobile. Oh, where did I get all that from?
I don't know.
Gilgamesh is here.
Yeah, Gilgamesh. Good evening, everyone.
And Eric.
Hi, Lady Pop and David. Curious what your favorite Disney animated movie is. You know what? Because, we're going to pick an old one.
Mine is Lion King.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
And Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, the one where he holds out the baby Simba. Look, Simba, all these people are your food, and they're supposed to worship him. It's like government. Anyways, mine is actually The Sword and the Stone.
I never saw the
You
Sword
did
and
see
Stone.
Sword and the Stone with me. Yes, it is. It's the one with Merlin and him and the young Arthur keep changing into different things.
Oh yeah.
That has
yeah.
got to be the funniest sequencing in Disney history watching watching him turn Arthur into different animals so he can experience it. But it was so freaking hilarious the way they did it.
I like the Lion King, and I like the Beauty and the Beast, the '90s version. Beauty and the Beast, I thought was good. LJ likes Aladdin. Maybe see the cat. I don't know where they. I think they sleep.
They walked back and forth behind us a couple of times because I saw them in the background on the shot because we can see ourselves here. But if one of them wanders by, I'll let him say hello.
The thing with Disney for me is
Pete's Dragon. I remember Pete's Dragon. Brandon mentions Pete's Dragon. That was half animation, half live action.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. With Disney, they'll take a classic show, movie, and it's great, and then they'll do like 5 sequels. Like the Lion King had sequels.
Yeah.
Aladdin had sequels. Mulan had sequels, and now they're on the live action trip. So
William Randall's got a split.
Oh, okay. Thank you for stopping by.
They went through this phase in the 90s, Disney, where they wanted to add 2 existing Disney films. So they ended up with like Cinderella 2 and 3. Yeah. And it didn't have to happen. It didn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Now they're on this trip about making live action versions of all of their original films, and it's not working out very well. People aren't too interested in seeing that.
Aladdin sequel wasn't so bad.
I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it.
Yeah, they had 3. I have them on DVD. But like they did Bambi, and then they did Bambi 2. They did 3 Lion Kings. Yeah. I mean, it was just
more than that because they had a Lion King 2.5 and stuff.
Yeah, 1.5.
Or was it 1.5?
Yeah, well, that's the 3. Because the original one, then they had a part 2.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, so they just do a lot, and it's like, I don't know.
LJ likes, I remember Lady and the Tramp, LJ.
We saw
that was a good one. That was okay.
That one was fine.
I like Lady and the Tramp. But anyways, I had asked earlier, I don't know if I got an answer. Anybody hear anything about Silverhawks? They're saying they're going to reboot Silverhawks now, animated Silverhawks. I shudder to think because every time they bring stuff back, they either try to make it like super social or they make a parody of it, which is insulting to the original. Like that's what happened with She-Ra. It was a parody of the original and everybody was mad. Or the latest version of Thundercats was a parody and everybody was like, that is not what we want. And I remember seeing the crew. They were interviewing like writers and artists from that. They're like, "Oh, we're so happy to be bringing the Thundercats back, and it's such an epic show, and you're ruining it." How can you be happy? I guess because they need the work.
James Finn is in. He says hello. He's from Wisconsin. I'm doing another live stream. Keep up the good work. Have you seen the new NECA Defenders of the Earth figures?
Looks awesome. I did see that line. We showed that on the weekly roundup some time ago. I have seen those. I don't have any, but I have seen the figures. I think I might have even seen a couple of them in Target when we were there, but I wasn't trying to get them. Master Hoarder, nothing ever beat the original. I don't think so. It's rare that you can do an original show, or it's rare that you can go back to an original franchise and bring it to present day and not screw it up. And we had talked about that in one of the earlier live streams. And a rare example is Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai, they didn't screw it up, and it's like, wow, this is actually, it's true to the original. It makes sense. It's fun to watch. Usually they mess it up when they bring something back. Steve Golden, what was your favorite movie at the theater?
You mean current theater, like right now?
As a kid. You have ever seen? Oh, okay. He's already elaborated on it.
Your favorite movie I've ever seen. God, there's so many movies, and then you got different types. I like the Joker movie, the new one.
Oh,
that's my current.
Did you see? Oh, you did see it in the theater, didn't you?
I saw it in the theater, and we saw it together.
Yes, we saw it together.
Downton Abbey movie.
Doubtful Abbey.
What's yours?
In the theater, probably Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original Raiders of the Lost Ark, because what I used to do when I went to the theater when I was a kid is I would pay, get my ticket, go into the theater, and then I'd hide in the theater. So I would watch the movie, hide, and then watch it again. And Raiders, I actually saw 6 times.
Oh my God.
I hear that's Crumb. You might get to see Crumb because he's. Oh, you found him. All right. He was under us here. And Johnny Future says, have you heard of a remake of The Wizard of Oz? I saw it mentioned in the magazine. No, we have not heard they're going to remake that. I hope they don't. I
hope not, because they're going to get crazy with that and make it all social and
weird.
Woke,
yeah,
and everything. Display name.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
2011 Thundercats was great, but got canceled after the first season. Rumors are that the merchandising wasn't selling well enough. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see the merchandising not selling well enough at that time period. Watch where you're going. Don't step.
See, you almost fell.
Come here, dummy. What's wrong with you? I can totally see that about the merchandising not doing well.
It's on Netflix now, and it will get screwed up. What's on Netflix?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's talking about the Thundercat.
Maybe. Brandon says, what G.I. Joe would you love to see in the 6-inch toy line? Which 6-inch toy line?
The current one?
The Classifieds or Mezco or Super 7. I always like Tunnel Rat. I like the way he looks. I should say that. I did not like Tunnel Rat on the cartoon.
Tunnel Rat?
Tunnel Rat. I didn't like him in the cartoon. I like the way he looks. Though.
Gilgamesh says, have you ever tried to get anything from Target's collector event going on? I was able to get a beach head finally.
No.
I didn't know about that.
And somebody had mentioned that, and I missed it. But, the comments come through pretty quick, and we try to keep up, guys. But somebody had asked if I had taken advantage of Target's restock event. No, I didn't.
Kaiju said anime has the same problem, not true to the original version. Yeah. Oh, whoa, we went way up.
Jughead says I was talking about Cobra Kai.
SR says that Downton Abbey is its guilty pleasure.
It's okay. She really likes it because she likes those kind of period dramas.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on, because it jumped. Okay, here we go. We're back at the beginning.
All right, yeah. So where were you?
We at Master Mexico.
I'm worried about a new Silverhawks, but at this point, I'm just going to close my eyes on it. First, I have to digest what happened to She-Ra and what seems to be happening to He-Man. Yeah, and we'll see. I mean, it's a lot of rumors flying around about that, and we'd rather wait and see it.
Yeah.
But I mean, for all intents and purposes, first of all, Kevin Smith's already been caught lying about it, and secondly, if they were going to make it, as everybody suspects, the Tila show, they could have just said so, and whoever wants to see it can see it. If it turns out that is what's going on, and they felt the need to trick you into watching it by suggesting otherwise, that suggests the writing's probably not very good. So a lot of people are nervous because of that, and I understand that.
And I was thinking when I saw that the Silverhawks was coming back, and we were talking about it, and I was like, well, the direction if Netflix gets it. Because it seems like
that's a good point.
If
Netflix got weird like about 3 years, like what, 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
Because it seems like when Netflix gets a film, well, not a film, a show, especially a cartoon show, they get real screwy with it. They always got to do weird things with it. The animation, the writing, everything gets really strange with it. So I'm wondering who's going to get it. And I think maybe that's what the person was talking about up there earlier. And it says Netflix Netflix has it. Maybe that's what they were talking about. I hope not.
Yeah.
But if they
Go ahead.
do, I hope they are true to it and that they don't screw it up.
Yeah.
Distorted reality. I wouldn't mind if they make a reboot of Clash of the Titans from the 80s. Make
Now I
it
got fur on me.
a dark version from the 80s film, not a 2010 movie that they did
The
with
remake of the film wasn't good. And
Ah,
the original one from the 80s is the last film I think that Ray Harryhausen did stop motion, because it's mostly stop motion animation.
mhm,
And it's classic because of that. It's classic because of that, and the toy line is tough to find.
mhm.
Now this Zom 2010 is there. Hey ho, everybody! Still 39 here, 3090 here in Edmonton. Too hot to toy hunt.
Yeah,
Okay,
bet.
it's warm out there.
Mhm.
Kaiser says, I love the trailers trick me into thinking a movie's not trash.
Yeah.
That's what the trailer's for.
Yeah.
The trailer's supposed to be to make it good. When we were younger, back when films were better, for the most part, they used to give you an idea of the story
Mhm.
in the trailer. Now they just throw a bunch of images at you that show what they think are some of the best clips from the movie and use that to draw you in. But you don't know if the story is going to be good or not.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you nothing, and
Yeah.
they don't have narrators anymore. Because you remember the narrator used to kind of tell you a little bit, and then they'll show you a voice clip, and then the narrator talks some more. You don't even get that anymore, so you're just kind of lost.
Oh, Jughead says that's what he's talking about, that Cobra Kai, Netflix has it now.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Brandon says, I'd love to see Cobra, Snowtrooper, or Lowlight. Oh, okay, yeah. Lowlight was a popular character too. I can see that.
And maybe Super 7 will do more of the vehicles and the play sets.
Yeah.
Because like what they did with Masters of the Universe, of course, they did the Snake Mountain, they did the Thunder Tank, you know. So they do, but then they do it on a big scale too, not the small ones like what came out in the 80s. So it'll probably be big and too big for you to display properly.
Jughead says that LPH is still young. Yeah, you're not even old enough to drink yet, are you?
No, that's why I drink tea.
Yeah, I caught her young. I was very lucky.
Yeah, okay.
Gilgamesh, I don't see why Shipwreck hasn't been made yet for classified. Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Shipwreck was a popular character too. They used him a lot.
Yeah, he was on a lot of episodes.
Yeah, the impersonation of Jack Nicholson from, what was that film? He was a sailor in one film, and that's who they were parodying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Kaiser says, I dig that golden axe figure. I'd buy it. Yeah, the one from today from Storm Collectibles from the weekly roundup.
I like the Dream Team from the Funko Pops.
Just gonna...
Any memories of Pogo and the figures released in the 70s? Your Remco McDonald's collection is cool. Do you collect any other food or cereal advertising stuff? Do you remember Freaky Cereal?
James wants to know everything. No, not too much about Pogo, but I do have other advertising stuff. I like the advertising stuff. Like you see, I've got the product people and the Pillsbury playthings. Yeah, I've got the Knickerbocker Magical Burger King. I've got a lot of that kind of stuff. The Familiar Places McDonald Land playset, the Child Guidance Kentucky Fried Chicken playset from the 70s that nobody knows exists. Lots of stuff like that. And yeah, I definitely remember Freaky Cereal.
Hi, Rakeem. Rakeem Watkins.
Yeah, I see. Are we live? If so, hey, yes, we are absolutely live. Robert's just a fan. Hey, Waves. Hey, hi, happy Saturday. He's just a fan, you know.
Yes.
Yes, I see.
What's your number one collecting score?
Number one collecting score? Mm-hmm. Are we asking them?
We're asking them and we're asking you. So your number one score.
Number one score. Oh my God.
Collecting score. What is it?
I don't know, an individual item or a lot?
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't know. Actually, my Thundercats.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to. You're digging up old graves again. Remember a part of the collection that was stolen from me? I used to have the entire LJN Thundercats line carded and boxed. And I got them all at the same time from a guy who got them from a storage locker. This was in the mid 90s. So it was like 94, 95. And he wanted $5 a piece for them. Oh. And I was like, these are worth a lot more than that. And he says, I don't care. I just want to cover my storage locker costs. Oh. And so I bought them for $5 a piece. And that was like probably the best score I ever had.
That's a good one. Kaiser says that his grail right now is a
Majora's Mask Goron figure.
I don't know what that is.
She doesn't know.
No.
Rakeem says we know KB Toys. Yeah. Zom says, being a serial premium collector, I have plenty of Hanna-Barbera and Freakies, etc. Okay. That's cool though. The serial premiums.
Johnny Future says his grail right now is a 1980s Trapper Keeper
with the red Lamborghini Countach. Steve Goldman, what is your favorite restaurant? We have a favorite restaurant?
Waffle
House.
I know
we do end up there a lot, actually.
Yeah.
It's just convenient.
Yeah, because we went through a difficult point in our in our life, and that's all we could afford was Waffle House, and we just really like Waffle House, and we go there often. They got fast service. The food isn't bad. I mean, it's not the best food.
Yeah.
But it's not bad. And for us, it brings memories, pleasant memories, because we would go and sit. And then when we used to travel a lot, and it was convenient. It was a convenient stop. So
yeah,
it became one of our favorite places to go. We can both eat there. There's always something on the menu. Is always there, and you know what it's gonna taste like. They're not gonna change the menu. So you know what to expect.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, and it's cheap. So, and you go to other restaurants and they have the menu, and you say, "Oh, I want this burger." Oh, well, we're out of this, so we don't have it. And it's like, how are you gonna be a restaurant and you run out of stuff?
Distorted Reality wants to know if I can do a TV guide fall TV special overview. I don't have any TV guides.
You don't have no TV guides.
I don't have any TV guides.
I used to love to get the TV. Yeah, we used to buy it every week. I used to like flipping through it, doing the crossword puzzles and
that's
everything.
Getting to be a thing now. People looking for vintage TV guides. Zom 2010 says #1 score Vinyl Cape Jawa. Long gone with most of my Star Wars collection. Woke up one day and it was time to sell.
Oh, wow. Ooh, how did you get to the point where you said, man, it's time for me to sell my stuff?
And I had that on the card. That on the card as one of the items I lost, because I had a massive Star Wars collection, G.I. Joe collection, a lot of stuff that was lost to me. I don't know if I'll ever be able to replace a lot of that stuff. Robert's just a fan. Always enjoy your company on Saturday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And who's that? Display name, kicking myself for not buying up everything at the outset of eBay, but I wasn't collecting toys at the time. I can see that.
Yeah.
Whoa. 03 Mills got 3 Funko Nick Mortons right when they canceled them. Kept 1 and sold 2 for $600 a piece.
Wow.
Okay, that's not a bad deal.
That's good. That's a good score. That's a real good score.
Kaiser Waffle House never had a playset, unfortunately.
No
playset.
But you got I know you got McDonald's.
I have McDonald's.
KFC.
I have KFC.
Don't you have another one?
It's not a fast food restaurant playset. It's actually the Play School Familiar Places. It's like a horse ranch.
Oh.
And the Familiar Places made a bunch of stuff like that. And there's a Gilligan's Island playset too, actually based on the animated series, not the live action.
They had an animated.
They had a lot. Oh, and I can show you a recent pickup.
Okay.
Something one that talking about fantastic finds, because this is also a wheelhouse of mine. And I just got this, and it's not going to be on the unboxing video, because the next unboxing video, because I had to panic open this in it was an emergency.
It was storming outside, and we were at work.